Well, good morning and welcome to Midweek Connection. This month of February, we have been talking about love. We talked about Jesus' kind of love. We talked about the love of our spouses. And today I want to finish up, with a story that has just deeply moved my heart about the depths of love that we can experience. And I'm thinking again about a husband and wife relationship. Many times when I do, and now with Miss Pam, when we do premarital counseling with couples, one of the very important parts that we talk about is your vows. And how important the vows are. I've often thought it might be a good idea sometime to bring a couple in who have been married for a few years, like a lot of years, who've had life experience towards the vows, and for the better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and health. These are the vows that we make that are sacred, and until death do us part. And have them share some stories with this young couple who's so excited about getting married, and all they can see is wedding bells and happiness and bliss and a great honeymoon. But to understand the realities of life and what that can mean sometime. It's not always what we perhaps wanted it to be, but we made the vow and we kept it. That's where amazing love and joy is found. So I want to share with you a story that I found one time, and it's entitled Love Despite Alzheimer's. A man's wife had Alzheimer's and had to be placed in a nursing home. Every day that husband would go to the nursing home and spend time with his wife. He would talk to her, read to her, comb her hair, and try to meet her various needs. Before he left the room, he would tell her he loved her and kissed her goodbye. He did this day after day, week after week, month after month. He never missed. Often, he would bring her fresh flowers. After one of his daily visits, a group of nurses asked to meet with him. They spoke admiringly and told him that everyone was so impressed with his faithfulness and the special way he cared for his wife. But we want you to know that you don't need to come every day to see your wife, the head nurse said gently. She doesn't know that you are here and doesn't even know who you are. Your wife is fine here with us, and you can do other things with your time. There's absolutely no need for you to feel like you have to keep coming day after day. The husband lifted his head. Tears ran down his cheek. And in a quiet voice he said, I know she doesn't know who I am, but I know who she is. And that's what matters. She is my wife. 50 years ago, I made a covenant with her that I would never leave her or forsake her, and that I would be with her in sickness and in health. And I intend to keep that covenant. That's a pretty deep expression of love, don't you think? A commitment that he made, that she made, neither one of them knowing who might end up going first or ending up with Alzheimer's or who knows what. But that wasn't the point of how it ended up. The point was how they were doing it, and how they were doing it every day. And I love the heart of this man, because I have actually experienced that in my ministry. I've seen families go through the heartache of Alzheimer's, but I've watched Christian spouses stay true to their vows and to the covenant that they've made. And it truly has been an awesome testimony to my life of watching that happen. And so I'm thinking today, as we have experienced this, I hope you've experienced amazing month of loving on your wife and husband and your kids and family and friends and church family. I hope that you'll want to just keep on doing that. And here's the deal. We never know. Life, is one day at a time. And so what we need to do is we need to make sure that we're living it to its fullest. And especially loving those who are closest to us, and letting them know every day how much we care. And if we'll do that, I just think life is going to get just a whole lot more sweeter and a whole lot more precious for us. Let's not be distracted by the stuff going on in the world. That's always going to go. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be happening. But let's not let it control our lives. Let's be motivated by the love of Jesus to love the way that he wants us to. Now, I hope that's been helpful to you and encouraging to you, because that's what I want to do with these midweek connections, is keep you encouraged, keep you plugged in, so that you can be experiencing the joy of the Lord every day of your life. So for now, I'll say God bless, happy trails, stay narrow until we meet again.